Dead in Hip Hop, 2 Chainz, based on a true story, album review.
You had to put the locks on for this one, huh?
Yeah, man. I had to do it ATL style, man. You know, like rapper style, like Drummer Boy style.
All right.
Be real hip hopish.
Don't you film this?
Real.
Get me fucked up.
You had the whole Memphis after your ass.
But yo, I mean, it should really come as no surprise that, you know, I like this album, man. I think 2 Chainz to me is just that one guy that I just like him, man. And he is hilarious to me. And when he raps, I'm listening for him to say something like real silly or funny. And you know, he does that throughout this album, man. And he did what 2 Chainz did. He just came in, just banging beats. He just rhymed over that shit. And that's what you got, man. He was hilarious. He was funny.
What was that Amber Alerts?
That Amber, like he had a couple of Amber Alert references. I think he said, "I got an Amber Alert because I got the roof missing" or something like that.
Damn.
Damn.
Motherfucker took the roof off. Damn.
Yeah, man. You know, so and when you listen to 2 Chainz, it's not like you're gonna go in expecting him to like drop a whole bunch of lyrics and do this, that. You're gonna put this motherfucker on, man, and you're just gonna let him do what he do. And fuck it, man. I enjoyed it, man. I'll be riding down the street just laughing, man, because every time I listen to it, he's gonna say something that I didn't hear before. And the shit's fucking hilarious, man. And the beats bang, the production's on point. I think even from the beats, he kind of varied the songs. You know, he has some down-tempo songs on there. You know, a couple of ballads, the shit with Mike Posner on there, which was, didn't expect to see him on there. You know, he had to join with Nas and Scarface on there. Face did his thing. Shit, fuck. John Legend. I'm thinking about that Khaled song, my bad. He had the song with John Legend and Scarface was on there. You know, that was dope. So, but yeah, man, overall, man, yeah, I definitely fuck this shit.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't like 2 Chainz at first, but I guess him just being out there, he is hilarious. And I just had to realize, you know, what he was. And it's like, okay, he's in this lane and he's funny as hell. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. I know Mike liked that shit. I know he had to like that shit. So
when I die, bury me inside the stone. Bury me inside the stone. That's my shit. I like that shit.
So man, like Ken said, man, I ain't really got too much more to add to what he said, but 2 Chainz is fucking hilarious beginning to end. You know, the beats did vary, so it wasn't, you know, it was basically mostly all Southern boom shit. But, you know, he had, like Ken said, the 2 ballads on there, and then the track that Don Cannon produced, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't Southern boom shit at all. And that, when we was at the listening party, that one surprised me, because I was like, damn, okay. And then, you know, 2 Chainz. But, you know, it was cool. You know, you put 2 Chainz on for what it is, man, and you just ride to it, man.
Cause I don't fucking I mean, but you know, I mean, the point that Ken made, yeah, I wasn't going in this, you know, expecting no damn serious ass LP, LZI wordplay or no shit like that, man. But I just couldn't get with this shit. He had some funny ass lines. Yeah, talk about some. We passed my girl around like hot potato. I mean, no. That was funny.
No, me neither.
Me neither. Some shit like, I'll rap his ass.
I'll trap his ass.
Trap his ass in the plastic with his old trash.
I turned the camel toe into a camel.
He said, hey, that's so hard. That's so hard. Viagra trying to sign me. Come on.
Oh, you gotta give her credit. Bro. You gotta give her credit.
Pussy so clean. I want to go to church. This is a prime example.
I am too, though.
Hilarious.
I am too, because this shit is funny.
I was laughing listening to this shit. I mean,
I'm sorry, B. What was the one at the listening party where he was just like kind of talking? He was just like,
oh my goodness.
He just stopped and it was in the actual track, but he just like, that's the one you talking about? Yeah, man. That's
you taking. No, you taking.
Man, that's shit.
No, me neither. Yeah, that shit was hilarious, but this is a prime example of when you take a MC of his caliber and put him on a whole album. You know, before he was cool doing features and stuff like that. People liked him, but it was too overexposed, I think, for me for this album. Yeah, it was just too much. It was too much before he went on. But it was still funny though, man. I was like, God, this shit is hilarious. I mean, I would never listen to this album again. I got some great laughs listening to this, but I cannot mess with it.
You just put it on your bus party.
Yeah.
Jump around sweating.
And act retarded and shit like that, drunk as hell. But other than that, the sober bee would not listen to this shit.
The sober bee?
The sober bee would not listen to this at all. I mean, it's funny, it's hilarious. I give him the award for comedian of the year, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, shit, I can't.
All I want for my birthday is a big booty.
Yeah, that potato shit.
That potato shit was funny. At the listening party, I was like, oh my god.
Not to say shit. No, I mean, not me neither. He said I pull up in the club like, bitch, you know who I am or some shit.
Bitch, you don't, motherfucker, you don't know me.
Some shit like that. Like, this dude, dog, is...
He said she got a big booty. I call her big booty.
I was like, what?
Like, what? Like, this is
She got a big booty. I call her big
I mean,
booty.
yeah, you know, he got...
She got
you know,
big
That's when you know somebody just being stupid just for the hell of it.
Hell yeah.
When they say shit like that, you know, like, yeah, he's just fooling.
He just fooling in the studio.
He fooling for
clown,
real.
Man. So yeah, I mean, can't say, you can't go. He got ABC rhymes. You know, that's what you expect. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect him to be on some.
But at least he's you know, at least he kind of added some, you know, yeah, he got the kind of basic rhyme style, but at least he was funny with it, kind of give it something extra, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just your typical, because if it was like anybody else randomly in the street doing this, you know, over these type of beats, nah, but because, you know, he is who he is, and, you know, he kind of cool, got that kind of cool thing going.
Genuine with it.
Right.
Yeah, I can fuck with it. Yeah, and you know, when I
respect
listen to him, I expect him to say something funny at some point. And then I got what I need, and then on to the next.
You listen to him just for the laugh. I need to listen to 2 Chainz to laugh.
Yeah, man, I think he's hilarious.
It's entertaining.
He is freaking hilarious to me.
All I want for my birthday
He is hilarious to
is a big
me.
booty.
And
Was it something you in first place? What he said in that birthday song?
I didn't really like that song though.
I'm just saying, but what?
Yeah, I love that shit.
What do you say? Something?
I'm playing that shit on my birthday
What
next
do you
year.
say?
Next
You in
year.
first place, something like that.
Oh shit. Like something like the bitch rate. What did he say?
Something you in first, cause Kanye West was even singing this shit
Yeah.
too. Like something you in first place, dude. Like,
Yeah, I remember that
these
too.
motherfuckers was hilarious, dude. But you know,
It's not for you.
Yeah, see time.
For what this album is, I got enjoyment out of it. It did not bother me. I really don't have anything bad to say about this album because I know what it is. It's not like Rick Ross's album where people are just like, oh, Rick Ross spitting. Motherfucker ain't spitting shit with his fat ass. He's swallowing food, mad food. But with 2 Chainz, I do not walk into a 2 Chainz album and expect to hear lyrics. I expect him to be funny. To me, he was funny. And you know what? He sounds great. He has personality. He has charisma. He sounds powerful. Like, when you put 2 Chainz on, you really do pay attention. You're like, because you really want to hear what he's saying. Because he's not going to say anything that's just like, oh, God, that wordplay was crazy.
I need to rewind that.
was
I need to
nuts.
rewind that. and see
Yeah, I
what
need to
it is.
rewind that back. What did he just say? No,
You rewind it, you gonna rewind it
because you're laughing.
Laughing.
You know, he had a couple okay lines, like the skeleton in my closet line was actually kind of fresh, where he said, you know, the skeletons in my closet, probably one of you dead ass rappers. probably one of you bitch ass niggas. I thought that was funny. I was like, okay, that's funny.
Plastic bag was trash.
Come on, man.
All right.
Now the question, will I listen to this again? I mean, not on a regular basis. There might be
bus party.
at a bus party, or if a bunch of my friends are over and we want to just like vibe about something funny and not anything serious, I'll throw this on because it doesn't bother me. This was better than Rick Ross's album. I can listen to this shit way before I can listen to a Rick Ross album because I don't take him seriously. I don't take 2 Chainz seriously. I think that he knows that people don't take him seriously. They look at him and they say 2 Chainz is gonna make a funny song, Titty Boy 2 Necklace. They, you know, they know that he's gonna put it together a song that you're gonna bob your head to and you're gonna have a good time. That's
So
it.
you fuck with this Southern bullshit, huh?
It depends on what you mean by fuck with. Don't try to trap me. Don't try to trap me in the trap. No,
Particularly this particular.
no. I mean, I don't have anything negative to say about it because it's not a guy that tries to make him sound overly serious. He's not talking about shooting and killing people. He's talking about women, he's talking about money, and he's doing it in a funny way. Everything on this album is derivative, but for some reason, I get more enjoyment out of this than I do other things of this style for some reason.
But that's what you expect.
Expectations.
But I expect that too from other
right.
people, though. I expect a Jeezy album to talk about trap. I expect...
But nobody's as funny as 2 Chainz.
But I mean,
and that's what separates
And it's
it.
not even just him being funny. It's like the funny part is a huge plus because he's fucking hilarious. But he just sounds good. He sounds fucking great doing it.
Yeah.
This is an example to me. This is an example of how to make an album like this sound good and do it well. I think 2 Chainz does this kind of music well. He's not anyone's top favorite lyricist, but he might be your top favorite rapper because he's fucking funny. And he does these songs well. That's really it. I mean, that's why it's the big booty. When I die, bury me inside the Gucci store. That's why when you say you don't like it, I can understand you don't like it because I can't say that I like it, but for what it is, I got enjoyment out of it. I walked away, I was smiling listening to it because it was funny and it wasn't, it didn't bother me. So, I mean, I won't say I went out and,
So you're not that miserable of a guy.
No, I'm pretty miserable, but this didn't. You know what? This is the kind of album I would not mind seeing 2 Chainz live. I wouldn't want to pay for it, but I wouldn't mind seeing 2 Chainz live because I bet you this dude puts on an amazing show. Just by listening to his album, I can just see him on stage, fooling and just going crazy. I've never seen him live, but
He was pretty
really?
low key, yeah.
Really?
I don't know if it's because it was like just a listening
Because
party.
it was the listening
Yeah.
party.
And the
no,
wasn't
listening
big.
party is different.
Right.
Listening party is
Yeah,
different. I bet you if you went and saw it, actually Blair went and saw him live and said 2 Chainz killed
he
it.
did.
Oh,
He
okay.
did say that. So you know what? I bet you if we saw 2 Chainz live, we'd all have a good time.
That's just what he is, man. And I think people that kind of dislike him or whatever, like this guy's not out here trying to say we're gonna kill hip hop or whatever. He is who he is. Take it for what it is, and just let it go. And I think sometimes we kind of need a guy like that, and bring something a little bit different than that same stereotypical Southern boom shit. Bring something and add something a little bit more to it. And that's why he's on everybody's shit. Because he just seems like he's a real cool dude.
I bet he is. I bet he is. I bet he's one of those dudes that you could really just fuck with because he's just so stupid and funny as shit.
He reminds me of one of my homeboys I used to hang with who was just as silly, just as slim like him, man. And he would be saying some silly ass shit when we used to hang. And I think when it comes to this, also the other thing is when it comes to this mixtape, he made this shit specifically album, I'm sorry. When it comes to this album, he made this shit specifically for Atlanta. He had a bunch of Atlanta producers, and this is like not necessarily a homage to Atlanta, but he was like, look, Atlanta is where I got started from. They showed me love, and I'm gonna put it together an album that Atlanta, fun album that.
And what's Atlanta about?
With.
For the most part, when it comes to hip hop, parties,
All I want for my
bitches,
birthday.
strippers, money, liquor, and that's what 2 Chainz and clothes, I guess.
The fun and the fun life of
Exactly, it's a fun album, and I don't typically like fun albums, but this album, it didn't. It's different than listening to a Meek Mill album where Meek Mill's just talking about money the whole time. I don't know why it's different. I can't really even put my finger on
He's
it.
trying to be serious.
But I guess that's what it is. Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
He's
Because
serious
Meek
with
Mill
that
is
shit.
like, it's like he's,
Trying to be deep.
and nothing against
think
Meek
he's
Mill,
deep?
but I don't think he's deep. I don't think he even thinks he's deep. I think that he feels like he's bragging on you. Like he feels like, I got this shit. Fuck you. But with 2 Chainz, I just get like, I got this money.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean?
Like, he's just stupid with
like
the
he's
shit.
just stupid. I'm just throwing the money down.
Fuck y'all.
It's like Ludacris, like that's why I don't have an issue with Ludacris. Ludacris isn't the best lyricist in the world, even though he has his moments where it's like, wow, that's a dope line. Ludacris isn't the best lyricist in the world, but he's fun. When he does his fun tracks, you have a good time. I get the same thing from 2 Chainz. I get this is funny. But I'm not gonna like go to somebody's house like, bruh, this 2 Chainz shit.
Right.
That shit, you ain't heard nothing till you heard this.
This shit crack. This shit crack.
This shit crack. This shit crack.
Critney.
This is the type of shit that I would put on, man. Like when I'm riding with my boys, man. Like this is the shit that we used to play.
Going to beat up white people.
And we used to play, years ago, man. And we would go out to the club, go out to the bars and shit like that. We gonna put some Jeezy on. We would put some 2 Chainz on. We probably even and just ride out, man. Because you know what? You play it loud. You got the banging beats. and that's it, man. And you just sitting there, you just chopping it up, talking, just ready to go see what you can scoop up at wherever you go to, the club or whatever. It's 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
What I expected, what I wanted, you know, and he didn't disappoint me, man. And whenever I feel like listening to something different or feel like just get in the lab, man, I'm gonna put this shit on. Wherever I'm hanging out with my niggas and, you know, we going out or whatever, I'm gonna put this shit on and, man, we're just gonna ride and just have a good time or whatever. But, you know, it is what it is. So
What
fucks with 2 Chainz.
Where does he go from here though? Like, how do you keep longevity with doing music like
He'll
this?
write off this album for 3 years.
I think he has enough songs he can put out of.
Because I still at the end of the day think it's trendy rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
You know, so
I think
But
maybe
comedy
how
doesn't
does
go
he-
anywhere though?
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? As long as he's still funny, I think, you know, he has a shelf life. But, you know, being funny, you're always gonna be popular.
do you really think
and
he has a shelf life?
I do.
Yeah, because you can't do this for 15
I think
years.
he can.
Nah.
Not
Eventually
15
he's gonna
years.
run out.
That's extreme.
Okay, 10.
But
8.
I think he'll be around for. And I know
think
we
he'll be
discussed
around
this
like
before,
4 or
but I
5.
think he'll be around for a while.
At best, he has 2 more albums.
I agree.
That's what I
He has 2
said.
more albums.
So you got
And
about
that's
4
fine.
years.
Cause that's just that type. This is the type of music it is, man. Like it's cool for what it is right now, and you know, it's
Like,
It's
like
not diverse. He can't switch it
I
up.
think if
Exactly.
he's able to switch over to stuff like the one with the Scarface on it, I think if he was able to find and the one with the Dream on it, which is kind of smooth, kind of like that 8-ball MJG type laid back shit, and kind of get away from the stereotypical Atlanta sound and kind of diverse the sound a little bit. I think he can.
But that's him though, Ken.
Nope, exactly.
Like, you can't change
Right.
that.
No,
That's what makes
absolutely
2
not.
Chainz 2
I
Chainz,
agree
bro.
with Mike. He 2 albums.
Like think about what you've been saying like this whole time. Like if you take that away,
Right.
Yeah.
like come on.
What is he?
I think he'll still be kind of funny with it though.
No,
Nah.
He
He's
needs,
been on diverse tracks before though.
but he needs all.
Tracks,
But it's
not
cool to be
albums.
featured
Right,
like
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
But he's
Yo,
not that
project. That's what I'm saying. A project.
type- Yeah, can't do it.
His old album. Like think about it.
A little bit too much.
You can't do a whole album like that Down Cannon beat. Like it just wouldn't sound right, man. It's not 2 Chainz.
Oh my
So
god.
this is your new BTL.
I don't know if it can replace BTL yet, but yeah, it is. It is. It's because when I'm in that mood, I'll throw BTL on and I will laugh the whole way through because it's not good, but it's entertaining. Same thing with 2 Chainz. He's not great at, he's great at what he does. He's not a fucking amazing lyricist. Come on, man. He's not trying to be. He's
don't know me.
hater-phobic. That's why he don't like you. He hater-phobic. He hater-phobic. Them broke hoes can't pay attention. Your cutie missing. New edition. There's something wrong with my life. That was my shit. I like that shit.
It's a love.